Let's talk slow travel in retirement and also make some observations about the health status of the average retiree. I'm here in the Smoky Mountains at a national park in East Tennessee, near the small town of Gatlinburg. If you've never been here, it's pretty nice. A lot of great places to eat, a lot of things to see in nature, a lot of entertainment nearby in Dollywood and Pigeon Forge. You can do about anything around here. A lot of golf. Go see a murder mystery. Go see a lot of shows. Not as big as Branson, but Missouri, but a whole lot of shows. At the end of this, I'm going to show about a 5-second video on a bear we saw in the woods, and then also a video hiking. A lot of people like those. Add another 30 seconds to your video here. So first of all, slow travel. What is that? Like I said, I'm here in the Smoky Mountain National Park in East Tennessee for a week. It was a 6-hour drive from home. By the way, we made 4 stops driving here. All my fault. Get out, walk around, gotta go to the bathroom, go, get some gas, get something to eat, take your time, sit down and eat a nice meal. No pressure to get to any place fast. Imagine no firm schedules in your vacations. Flexible to do whatever feels right. If you think you need to stay one day in the national park, why not 2? Why not 3? Maybe you're having fun. Maybe it's raining. Maybe you want to spend one less day in some town and another day in another town. You can just change your schedule as the wind blows. Part of that comes from traveling off-peak season. Here it is mid-May, and we got a great place for a bargain. I'll talk about that in a second because of the low crowds right now. We can go on a hike, maybe 2, maybe 0. If we're tired, we sleep in. Yesterday we went to Dollywood. Today we slept in till about 9 o'clock. That's Eastern time. That's an extra hour and a half for me. If you're hungry at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, get something to eat. That's the way travel was meant to be, and it's great. Significantly different than when I was working. Plenty of time to see everything. Creating meaningful experiences by slowing down, enjoying the moment, not focusing on what's next. Tell me if you travel and you're doing something as a dad or as a mom, and you're focused on what you're going to do next, not what you're currently doing. No more cramming everything in to create the perfect vacation for your kids. This was something for me. We'd go down to Florida and I'd want to maximize the fun for my kids. And it was stressful for me. We did maximize fun, but have you ever said, I need a vacation from my vacation? Not with slow travel. It is the off season here, probably a couple weeks away from prime time. Kids are in school, less crowds, 75 degrees today, just beautiful. We got a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 2 king-size beds in the bedrooms, a kitchen, living room, $130 a night, all in. Taxes, fees, Airbnb, everything, $130 a night. Just insane. And there's probably, I'll say 60 rooms in this condo complex, 60. I'll bet there's 5 people staying here. 5 rooms are occupied. New furniture, got a big balcony. I can't make videos on the balcony because there's a mountain stream back there just roaring and you wouldn't be able to hear me. Lisa and I went to Dollywood yesterday. It's a theme-based park based on the life and times and music of Dolly Parton. She's one of the greatest songwriters and entertainers in history. Still alive. I think she's in her high 70s. Music, shows, rides. It's got something for everybody. All Lisa and I did was 8 shows. We went to 8 shows. Took us, we ate, walked around a little bit, but we didn't do any rides, not a single ride. 8 shows, a lot of country music, some pop, a lot of gospel, Fabulous, all live shows, unbelievable talent. We came here 5 years ago for Christmas, and it was all Christmas themed, so we waited 5 years, and now we're back, and it's pretty close. Like I said, they did an outstanding job. This place is set up for all ages, Dollywood is, but especially, more than any other park that I've been to, set up for seniors and retirees. You can actually rent electric scooters here, and they are everywhere. I'm talking hundreds and hundreds of them. You'd go into a show and there would be 50 scooters, electric scooters, parked outside. They had parking spots for the electric scooters. I'm telling you, they're everywhere. I've never seen so many handicapped parking spaces. I'm telling you, 20% of the parking spaces in the lot are handicapped. I've never seen anything like that. It's a great place to go. Think about it. If you like music, or like shows, you like accommodations for people with disabilities, this is the place. However, here's what's sad. Many of these folks are in their 60s and 70s. I mean, you see a few 80-year-olds and occasional 90-year-old here, but most of the people are in their 60s and 70s, and just a huge amount of them are, on these scooters. They're walking around. They're struggling to walk up and down stairs. In a lot of these theaters, my wife and I always got great seats no matter when we got there, because we can climb down the stairs and get dead center 5 rows back because we were mobile. We can move around. A lot of people, the vast majority of people couldn't do that. All the kids went on all the rides, and when you're in one of these shows, I'm telling you, I'm 60, my wife's 58. We were almost the youngest people in these shows. Few people in their 50s, but mostly 60s and 70s. And most the people that can walk around really struggle with stairs. Weight is a serious issue, folks. It's a serious issue from observation. Keep in mind that these are the fit ones. These are the ones that chose to get out of their house and get off their couch and wanted to do something exciting. And they're pushing their limits. Quite often you saw one, healthy spouse and one spouse that was in one of these, electric vehicles. So if you're married, you got to worry about the health span of both of you, because both of you will go down to the least healthy individual. That's what I see. So health span is a big deal, folks. How many active years do we have left? Like I said, I'm 60. I like to control the things I can control. A lot of luck, a lot of genes, and a lot of luck. Let's all admit that. Raise your hand and say, I know there's a lot of luck. There's also things you can control. Nutrition, exercise, sleep, and stress. Is working one more year, adding dollars to your nest egg, your net worth, at the expense of your health span by eating poorly, not getting exercise, not sleeping right, and having stress? Is it worth it? You have to decide. I don't think it is. It's Joe out.
Here we go. We're in Smoky Mountains. See if I can walk across this holding the camera. A lot of waters. We're in May 2025 and the water is beautiful. I'm going to turn it off here.
Up there.